just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretched the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with ya. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, I scope that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he say something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. A minute, yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general. Shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. All them pussy niggas talk this shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them, dap them and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white nation we erecting. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
See, I've been in here.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. Oh, he cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know there's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to promise. One step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses, I ain't no token when we got the flow. I ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can't afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Thumb, Yahweh Shema Thumb, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Preaching off some Wanga Bar Tuesday, Brotherhood class. Feel me? ISUPK and the Commander in Hana. Feel me? What we do, we teach Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians the truth about the Bible. You feel me? That the Israelites, according to the Bible, is Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You feel me? God is real. You feel me? The Bible is real. Black people is real. You feel me? Slaggy. You know, I copyrighted that, coined that. That's my phrase. Anybody else say it, just make sure they put I'm a Wanga Bar, say it underneath. You feel me? Now, that's a whole nother topic, though, real talk. But yeah, though, tonight what we're going to talk about is how Black, Hispanic, Native Indians need to stop trying to be a part of America. Stop trying to be American. You feel me? That's what Blacks, Hispanics need to do. We need to stop trying to be a part of America. This place is done away with, is over with. And what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Jonathan Majors. We're going to talk about Bill Cosby. And we're going to talk about Michael Jackson. Because we know that's all you care about. You don't care about Lil Ray Ray in South Central LA. You don't care about Lil Pookie them on the south side of Chicago. You don't care about Lil Dre them in Brooklyn. You feel me? You care about the rich people. So we're going to talk about how the rich people trying to be a part of America is no way. You feel me? Look what happened to P. Diddy. They done with P. Diddy. Now they destroying his career. They did it to R. Kelly. And not saying that they innocent, but they done letting them like basically live like Americans. You feel me? They done letting them live like Americans. It's over with. I had y'all fun. It's a wrap. Because ain't no hope in this place. This place is done away with, man. Real talk. So if I could, let's go to that first article about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Let me shut my screen right quick. There you go. Yeah, that's crazy about Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson net worth when he died was 500 million. And guess how much in debt he was? 500 million. And this Michael Jackson was the king of pop. Like let's not even talk about the stuff that came out about him with the little boys and all that stuff. Let's just talk about the money and how he wanted to be a part of America so bad. The man was up 500 million and he was negative 500 million, which means he had $0 to his name when he died. The king of pop. He was the first one to do the 70-30 deal, where he gets 70% of the money and the record labels get 30%. He started that. That's where Master P got it from. Then that's where Baby got it from. Baby is Cash Money. Cash Money. That's what Cash Money. That's why he's so rich. You feel me? But Michael Jackson was the first one to do that 70-30 deal. Real talk. You go ahead.
Michael Jackson estate gets incredibly rare unreleased songs removed from auction.
Right, his estate. You know, the people that's the money is supposed to be left to, they're supposed to have the rights to whatever, songs and stuff he got, making the money, his children, his whoever he left, his money to. Real talk. That's the estate. You go ahead.
Jackson estate claimed that the 24 master tapes previously up for auction were unquestionably stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson's estate have claimed over 24 unreleased Jackson tapes due to the auction were unquestionably stolen. Right.
So they trying to basically milk whatever money they can get out of whatever Michael Jackson can make. They can make off Michael Jackson. Whatever they can make off the king of pop, they trying to milk it the best they could. And 24 unreleased tapes just so happen to be stolen. And these songs might have been like hits. They could have made, a couple $1 million off of, and they just so happen to be stolen.
Last November, Pop Culture Collectibles website Gotta Have Rock and Roll reportedly planning on auctioning a number of master tapes, which were claimed to have been recorded by a musician in 1994 at the Hit Factory.
So back in 1990, that's when he was lit. You feel me? So these some songs that might have could have made them some money, but they magically just became stolen. You feel me?
According to Billboard, these tapes were labeled incredibly rare unreleased recordings, which were estimated to sell for up to $4,000.
The king of pop. Michael Jackson. Beat it. Billie Jean Is Not My Lover. Man, I used to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That song stayed coming on. Billie Jean. So like, hell no. But I'm just saying though, like they didn't milk Michael Jackson for everything. Remember, they didn't milk the king of pop. And now they selling unreleased tapes for $4,000. For $4,000. You would think they would have sold it for $1 million, $2 million. Unreleased Michael Jackson in 1994, $4,000 to the highest bidder. The whole time ended up getting stolen.
The tapes include the songs entitled "Oh Love," "Sexy Love," "Doing With My Heart," and "New Jelly."
New Jelly. I don't know what New Jelly is, but my mom and them probably would have thought it was a hit. My mom and them love Michael Jackson. You feel me? My uncles them, all the OGs, man, they love Michael Jackson. Real talk. But ain't no more money to be made on Mike. It's over with. That's why it magically somehow got stolen. Some unreleased tapes. How do you steal unreleased tapes? How did that even happen? You feel me? How did that even happen? Because our oppressor, the devil, the Bible speaks of. Real talk. They own all the record companies and all that stuff, the publishers and all that stuff.
Each tape was also said it was an artifact only with no copyright.
And it ain't had no copyright. So you could use this and did whatever you want. What they say, do whatever you want with this information. Do whatever you want with this information. These songs, you could have done whatever you want with if they would have came out.
And that reproduction was strictly prohibited. However, lawyers for the Michael Jackson estate reportedly threatened to sue the website, claiming the tapes were unquestionably stolen. In a letter dated on November 29th, Jackson estate attorney Jonathan Steinsapper ordered Gotta Have Rock and Roll to cease and desist from any and all efforts to further auction these tapes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so look, we could drop that. So the whole point of that article that we brought out is that Michael Jackson, the king of pop, when he died, his net worth was zero. 500 million in debt. Now they trying to get some money off his estate, his unreleased music. They stole the tapes. And they said they probably only got 4,000 for him anyway. You feel me? And this is for the celebrities, the rappers, entertainers. You raising your sons and daughters to grow up and be rappers and entertainers. Hey, you're selling them short. That's all I'm saying. You're training your son to be a football player all the way from him being 6 years old to go to the NFL. Guess how long an NFL career lasts? 3 years. 3 years, the average NFL career, they last 3 years. What are they doing after the 3 years? They working in Walmart. You ever went to Walmart and seen somebody there 7 foot tall bagging groceries? He was supposed to go to the NFL or NBA and it didn't work. It ain't work. It's a lie. So you could drop it. Let's go to Bill Cosby. Let's talk about Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, accuser files new lawsuit under expiring New York survival law.
So now Bill Cosby got new accusers. Now, Bill Cosby, if you don't know about Bill Cosby, if you was born anywhere after, I guess, 1997 or something, you might not, but Bill Cosby was like the American dad. He was like the model American dad. If you ever seen the Cosby Show, he was the poster, person for an American dad, especially a black American dad at that. And he's still getting accused of putting pills in bitches' drink. He's still getting accused. It ain't even done. He in jail, ain't never getting out of jail. And they still accuse women, still coming out and accusing him of putting pills in a drink. Real talk. You go ahead.
Like I said, man, what you bringing out is so heavy, and I just wanted to add, and Kevin Spacey is still running free, making movies,
still free because you want to be a part of America. They not letting you in. They're gonna let you in and make some money off you, and they're gonna be done with you. That's what's happening to Diddy right now. And then another person like the brothers bringing out so heavy. What's his name? Dude off Money Talks. He was the co-star with with Chris Tucker, Charlie Sheen. He gave bitches AIDS, and ain't did nothing to him. He purposely knew he had AIDS and giving bitches AIDS, and they still ain't did nothing to him because you not a part of America, Black, Hispanic, Native, Indian. That's why if you try to be a part of it, you're gonna end up like Bill Cosby, like Jonathan Majors, like P. Diddy, like R. Kelly, like Michael Jackson. If you try to be a part of America. America is known for being homosexuals, child molesters. Not Magic Johnson. I'm doing one of the buttons. I meant to say Michael Jackson. Their names sound the same. Michael Jackson did the same thing, trying to partake in America, and look what happened to him. Look what happened to Michael Jackson. You got to stop trying to be American. You want to be American, you're saying you want to be a child molester. If you say you want to be an American, you're saying you want to be a drug dealer. If you say you want to be American, you're saying you want to be a whore or a stripper, because that's American culture. You hear me? American culture is crime, being a criminal, being a whore. You got to stop trying to be an American. You go ahead.
That's like I said. I mean, what you bringing out is still so heavy, sir. With talking about being American, even the idea of two parents, mother, father, 2 kids, a dog, and a picket fence. All that is Jewish Hollywood propaganda.
All that's propaganda. All that's propaganda. The picket fence, Hollywood, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. It's propaganda. It ain't real. It ain't real. Real talk. Matter of fact, I think we just found out that 60% of women that's single mothers is white women. They white. 61% of single mothers is white women. They not even black women. Real talk. That's because you're trying to be American. You don't understand what it is to be an American. Women, you're gonna be single. You're gonna be single. You're gonna be a single mother. What they say, Kylie Jenner, they here for her single mother phase. Salakia. Now, come on, now, man, you can't make this up. That's what people saying about Kylie. I forgot Kylie Jenner even existed until somebody posted a picture saying they here for her single mother stage. I'm like, well, damn, good night. Salakia.
So like a woman who said Bill Cosby sexually assaulted her when she was a young comedy writer more than 50 years ago.
Bruh, why you wait 50 years? I'm telling you, this is a setup. This is not a coincidence. Y'all people out there saying y'all woke and y'all overstanders, y'all better start waking up and overstanding. It's not no damn coincidence these people is waiting so long to destroy their careers. It's not because they wasn't sexual deviants in the first place. It's because they was milking them. And once they was done milking them for the money, now it's time to destroy their career.
Filed a lawsuit against the actor Thursday under a soon-to-expire New York law that gave victims of sexual abuse a 1-year window for claims that were otherwise.
So she waited right to the window, right to the 1-year window to where it was almost over to file the lawsuit. Good night. Good night, man. Y'all niggas out there, you rich niggas, man. I pity you. You feel me? I feel sorry for you rich niggas that's making all that money and about to lose it. Y'all making all that money and about to lose it. Like, real talk. That gotta hurt real bad. That's why y'all get so high. Now I see why rich people get so high. Because you know any day you could end up back being a poor person. And it just, you got to get high to forget the fact that one wrong decision and you will be back a poor person or in jail.
Joanne Tarsis initially came forward with allegations against Cosby in 2014 that are repeated in the new lawsuit. Tarsis said Cosby drugged her and forced her to perform oral sex on him in 1969.
1969? Hold on, wait. Shout out Commander Shana. Shout out to ISUPK, which was started in 1969. It's a lot. Hey, Bill Cosby, I'm sorry we couldn't get to you sooner. But look, all I'm saying, though, is, man, we've been trying to tell you since 1969 to leave these white women alone, because most of these accusers of Bill Cosby is white women. They white women. These white women he was doing this to. One of them looked at like fucking what's his name? The Jenner. What's his name? I can't think of his name. He turned himself to a woman. Bruce Jenner. One of the women that accused Bill Cosby looked at like Bruce Jenner. I'm like, come on now, Bill. That's what we doing, man. You supposed to be from Philly. Like, damn, nigga. Joe goof out. He maybe ain't from Philly. Maybe he's from the country. He's from the outskirts. I don't know.
And then drugged and raped her during another encounter a year or two later.
So she put herself in a position so he can drug her and rape her again. You better leave. I'm telling you, you ain't hear about what happened to Emmett Till? You ain't hear about what happened to Emmett Till. Y'all better tune into the podcast, Craftsman, not on Wednesday. You'll learn a lot of stuff you probably didn't know. You better tune into what you ain't learned in history class every other Sunday. You might learn some stuff you didn't know. But I'm trying to tell you is this is what they do. These white women put you in a position so you can destroy yourself. You feel me? They put you in a position to destroy yourself. They don't care. Sex, you think a white woman having sex with you is something? Is nothing. They will give that thing up and then destroy you when you don't give them what they want. Because there's no coincidence. You raped her and then she put herself in a position to be raped again. Come on, stop it. The hell out of there.
The New York resident was living in California at the time of the first assault and had met Cosby through a mutual friend while he was starring in the Cosby Show. According to the lawsuit, filed in the state Supreme Court in New York.
Oh, shit. You go ahead.
It's like I mean, Cosby Show wasn't out in 1969.
Oh man, hell no, it wasn't. Hell no, it wasn't out in 1969. He was doing stand up though. He was a stand up, doing stand up comedian and stuff like that. He had he had Fat Albert. He was the voice of Fat Albert and stuff like that. Bill Cosby, man, would have been one of the greatest comedians of all time if he didn't let himself join in American culture destroy his career. And that's what happened. He joined America and destroyed his career. And when I say joining America, you don't understand what that means. You think that means white picket fence, one man, one woman, a son and a daughter and a dog, a German Shepherd, or what's that one on Air Bud, a golden retriever? You think you supposed to have a golden retriever running down the street playing basketball? No. Joining America means you're joining the sin. You feel me? Because that's their culture. Their culture is rape, robbing, and murder. You calling yourself an African American, you're joining their culture, man. Real talk. So yeah, we could drop that. Let's drop that and let's go to the Marvel guy. So let's talk about the Marvel dude, Jonathan Majors.
Marvel drops Jonathan Majors after assault harassment verdict.
Come on, that's what I say. Like you don't learn from the forefathers. He a black actor. Bill Cosby is a black actor. Michael Jackson is a black singer. So-called, I don't know. The way he did his skin, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, he was supposed to take over the Marvel universe. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to take it over as Kang the Conqueror. And he was supposed to make at least $10-15 million off his next 3 movies, which we learned from Terrence Howard. He only got $12,000 for Hustle and Flow. So making $15 million off 3 movies is a good deal. And he jagged it because he wanted a white girl. I don't know what else to tell you.
The actor starred as Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and was poised to star in the Avengers. Kang Dynasty.
They set him up. They set him up for a role that was gonna have him set for life, and he jagged it because he wanted to have sex with a white woman. He wanted one of the oppressor's daughter. He wanted one of the daughters of the same people who burnt down cities for having sex with their daughters, hanged men for having sex with their daughters, cut off their genitals for having sex with their daughters. This is what he wanted. Are you fucking kidding me? You got what you deserve, nigga. You got what the hell you deserve.
Jonathan Majors is out of Marvel Studios in a stunning career blow for the once rising actor. December 18th, the Manhattan jury found Majors guilty of reckless assault in the 3rd degree and guilty of harassment following a 2-week trial that stemmed from a March incident between actor and his ex-partner, Grace Jabbar.
2-week trial. 2 weeks. Found him guilty.
Before his March arrest, Majors was positioned as a key figure in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, because they was done. I mean, I don't know if you're a Marvel fan, but I grew up off Marvel comics and TV shows, so I stayed in tune with the movies. And Marvel was done. It was done. It was over. Iron Man died. They killed the fucking Thanos guy. It was over. But they rebooted it with a new character, and he was supposed to be the character. So he could have made at least $15 million off the next 3 movies, and he jagged it dealing with a white girl.
The time-traveling villain factored into 2 years Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, as well as both seasons of Loki, and he was going to lead Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Slated for May 1st, 2026, the feature is still in the script phase and not begun filming.
So look, it's still in the script phase, ain't even begun filming. You hear me? He couldn't even wait till the movie was done. He couldn't even wait till the movie was filmed to fuck up.
No director is currently attached. Marvel has two courses it could take now. It could recast the part, although it is not clear how many actors would be attracted to a role for which one actor was so publicly fired.
Right, because you got to understand, they know that they was already going in one direction. You feel me? They was going in a direction that they wanted with him. He already played Kang the Conqueror in a TV show and in other movies. So now him coming in and another black actor coming in and step up, it could possibly mess up their career. Because like Denzel Washington said, he didn't want to take a role, and Sidney Poitier told him, I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but if you do take this role, you can be remembered as this for the rest of your career. And Denzel Washington said from then on, he will never take a role that he would not want to be remembered as for the rest of his career, just for money. So a lot of people might not even want to take this role because it might be is a failed project.
The other course is to redevelop his plans and refocus on a brand new villain.
So they might get rid of the whole villain. That's why nobody took over Black Panther. When he died, Chadwick Boseman, the original Black Panther actor, when he died, nobody took over this role as Black Panther because they probably would have messed up their career because they already had who they wanted. He made $1 billion. It was the first Marvel film to make $1 billion that fast. It was the first one, and nobody else wanted to take over the role. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. I'm gonna play this video right quick. But yeah, that's what happened when you deal with the oppressor daughter. And they say that he got, convicted. But I'm gonna just say this video just showed that that's what they said ain't really accurate. So this him getting out the car. He was trying to get his phone. Ooh, I think he ended up getting his phone back. And then all I'm gonna say is he took off running. I don't know how you can abuse a woman and you took off running, but it is what it is. That's him running down the block. He running away from her. How do you get convicted of abuse running away from a woman? That's because you tried to join America. You tried to join America and you failed. Look at her. She running down the street in heels. In heels, she chasing out there. She can't really keep up with him either because she got them heels on, but she on it. She ain't letting him leave. That's all I'm gonna say. She ain't letting him leave. Look, she on his ass. Hell no. And this is New York City. You know, the New York City blocks, long as hell. All these different camera angles. She chasing them down. Real talk. All I'm gonna say, stop trying to join America. Leave it alone. It's over with. This place is about to fall. So if I could, let's go ahead. Let's get into the scriptures. Let's start in Matthew 16 and 24.
The book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24.
Hold on, wait, it's a lot. Hey, it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, you go ahead with that scripture.
Concept. Book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. And then said Yahushua to his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
Right. So first, when Christ saying, when you come after him, which means you coming to follow him, you coming to serve him, which basically is keeping the commandments, turning away from the heathen's way of life. First, you got to deny yourself because your flesh wants you to do what your flesh wants you to do. Your spirit wants you to do what God wants you to do. Go ahead. We're going all the way to 26.
And take up his cross.
Right. And that's talking about your life, which basically means give up your life. The life you love, the money, the fame, you have to get rid of that. When you want to come serve Christ, you got to be ready to lose everything that you got. You have to. And what you don't understand, I don't know if you ever was there when we did the book of Job, or you can go back and watch it, or you know about the book of Job. You feel me? Real talk. you'll get it back double. Anything you give up serving the Lord, you'll get it back double. It might take some time. It might not be as quick as you wanted to, but you'll get it back double.
And follow me. Verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Right. Whoever shall save his life shall lose it. You, like Jonathan Majors, he tried to save his life and he lost it. He needed that phone. He tried to get that phone and he lost his life. You hear me? He lost it. His life in the world, he lost it. His career is over. It's a wrap because he tried to save it. That's just like you, somebody asking you, hey, what's that on your chest? What's that mean? Oh, I'm an Israelite. Ooh. Or you say, oh, no, this ain't nothing. I'm going to just tuck mine in. You feel me? You might lose your life. You feel me? You feel me? And that ain't talking about physical. It's talking about spiritual. Real talk.
And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find.
Right. And whoever ready to lose everything for my sake, you will find life. You feel me? You will find success. You will find wisdom. You're going to find it if you're ready to give up what you got. Your car, your clothes, your children, your women. You ready to lose all that for me? You're going to find success. It's going to happen.
Verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
What will a man profit to gain the whole world and lose his world to some of America? You feel me? Rome, Greece. You trying to gain that world? You want that world to love you? You want to be successful in that world? Are you willing to have that and lose your soul? Are you willing to gain the whole world and lose your? Are you willing to gain the whole world then be running down the street from a white girl? She's a white girl. She's about 5'10", 100 pounds soaking wet. You fleeing down the street with your, come on, man. You ready to gain the whole, look, man. You lost your soul that day.
So wasn't he just in Creed?
Yeah, he was in Creed. Boxing. They had to train him up. You feel me? And now you running down the street fleeing from a white girl because you lost his soul. He gained the world, but he lost his soul. Real talk. And what do it profit? No, it don't profit you to get everything America tell you you can have just so you can end up like R. Kelly. So you end up like Bill Cosby. Feel me? It don't profit you none in jail. In jail in the damn dirt like Michael Jackson. It don't profit you none.
Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
And what can you give in exchange for your soul? You can't. There's nothing you can give. Once you gave up your soul, there's nothing you can give to exchange for that. It's nothing. It's a wrap. You're going to be running down the street from a white girl. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Mark 13 and 22.
The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 22. For false Christ and false prophets shall arise.
False Christ, false messiahs, and false prophets shall arise. And that's exactly what's happening. We got false prophets everywhere. We got we got false messiahs. We got people all the time talking about they Christ, they the real Christ. You feel me? They the Holy Spirit. Come on, man, stop it. It's Christ saying this. You go ahead.
Like I said, if I made Farrakhan said, Barack Obama was Christ.
And that's so heavy because his followers that we brought on the podcast, his followers, it's some sisters, they said that Farrakhan was Christ. So like, hell no. Jamie Foxx said the shit. He said, our Lord and Savior, Barack Obama. I'm like, damn. One of your ass went in the coma. Like, Lord ain't no joke.
It shall show signs and wonders to seduce.
And seduce. People gonna be seducing. Gonna be on, podcast. No. So like, it's gonna be a lot of people out here that claim they know the Bible and they're gonna be seducing you. And you're gonna find out because you're gonna find out they're lying. The prophecies don't come true. Real talk. They just in it to seduce you for either money or sexual reasons, one or the other.
If it were possible, even the elect.
If it were, even the elect would. It's a lie.
Verse 23. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. Verse 24. But in those days, after that tribulation,
right, troubles. After troubles,
the sun shall be darkened.
The sun shall be darkened. You know, that's talking about wisdom. The sun is always equated with wisdom because the sun lights up the whole earth and you can see clearly. Like when you have wisdom, you can see clearly. You go ahead.
And the moon shall not give her light.
And the moon shall not give her light. And then the moon is always understanding with understanding, or what you would call common sense. You feel me? Because it shines at night. You feel me? You get to see in the darkness, which is when you got understanding or common sense, like most people don't got. But you might have it, so you're understanding stuff that they don't. And that's what the moon is always equated with, understanding or common sense.
Verse 25, and the stars of heaven shall fall.
And the who?
And the stars of heaven shall fall.
Bill Cosby?
And the stars of heaven shall fall.
Michael Jackson.
And the stars of heaven.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. I'm telling y'all need to let the stars of heaven go. Just let them go. The stars of heaven is falling. Jonathan Majors, P. Diddy, they're falling. The BBLs, they bursting. All the women with the BBLs, I know it was popular, they busting. All the BBLs is busting. All the people with the veneers, with the teeth, the big teeth, they falling out. I don't know if y'all probably didn't even know that. Y'all probably like, they got the veneers, they falling out. They fall. I know somebody personally got veneers done. He said he got to get them redone every 5 years. I said, how much it costs to get it redone? It's $10,000. I say, damn, what's gonna happen if you don't get it done? They're gonna fall out. So if you don't got the $10,000 to get them fixed, they're gonna fall out. The stars of heaven is falling. Real talk.
And the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
And they shaking. The powers is in heaven. And this is talking about the upper class, the rich people. This ain't talking about in the sky. You feel me? This is just talking about people. And the powers that's in heaven are gonna be shaking. They losing their power. They running down the street from a white girl. You just supposed to get 15 million over the next 3 movies. You running down the street from a white girl, 5'10", 100 pounds, soaking wet. So lock it. Go ahead. 26. That's the last one.
Concept. Verse 26. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, great power and glory.
And this is just Christ, just giving a synopsis of when he's gonna be coming back. This is the type of stuff that's gonna be happening. Christ is on his way back. That's why you see the stars of heaven falling. That's why you see that happening. You feel me? Heaven being shaken up. We're just talking about the people that's up in higher classes. It's being shaken up. You see them about all these wars, all these rich people, paranoid, scared, don't know what's going on. That's because Christ is on his way back. And Christ on his way back is like a baby being born. It's pain and suffering. Then once he get here, it's all peace. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to 1 Timothy 6:6.
Come. The book of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment.
And contentment is satisfaction. You feel me? Godliness with satisfaction is great game. You feel me? Real talk. Being satisfied, is great game. But a lot of people all just care about money, being rich. You feel me? And that's the American culture. That's the American culture right there.
Verse 7. Verse 7, for we brought nothing into this world.
Brought nothing in this world. When we came out of our mama's stomach, we had nothing. Zero.
And then it's certain we can carry nothing out.
And when you die, you're going in the grave with nothing.
Verse 8, and having food and raiment, let us be there with content.
Right, be content. Be content. Be satisfied. Be satisfied with what you have. Food, raiment, be satisfied with it. Don't be greedy. Don't be going above your means to impress people or trying to be like America. Be content.
Verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snare.
And that's why. That's why the Bible say be content with what you have. Now, that's not saying don't go out there and start a business. Don't try to go get the job. Don't go to college. That's not what it's saying. What it's saying is be content, because a lot of people start getting greedy because they want to be rich. You feel me? They want to have what the oppressors have. They want to drive the cars the oppressors drive. They want to live how the oppressors live, and you're going to fall into temptation. And then you're going to be running down the street from a white girl. Or it's going to be girls 50 years later talking about you put a pill in their drink because you want to deal with white women. That's why we tell you, don't leave the white women alone. Get you a black woman. Get you a Hispanic woman. Why mess with a white girl when they're going to have you running down the street because you had to take your phone from her? And I know a lot of you say, see, we want a white girl because white girls is submissive. What's submissive about that? This is a rich man fell into temptation, and he running down a goddamn street. He running down a damn street with his phone in his hand, like a scared little kid. You go ahead.
And it's many foolish and hurtful lusts.
Foolish and hurtful lust. Now that's foolish. And hurtful lust, like Bill Cosby with the pills. You putting pills in women drink, you an idiot. Do you not know women want to have sex just as bad as you do? Do you not know that? Women love having sex just as bad as men do. You don't need to put a pill in their drink. You feel me? All you got to do is just be a man. Be a goddamn man.
Which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Right, be and drown. And that's what's going on, right, with all these rich people. All these rich people are being drowned with destruction. We're going with 10.
Okay. Verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
For the who?
For the love of money is the root of all
the
evil.
love of, and that's not saying you can't have money. It's saying for the love of money. Because the love of money, guess what it's going to have you doing? It's going to have you selling drugs. The love of money going to have you selling drugs. It's going to turn you to a pimp. You're going to be a pimp. The love of money, you're going to be a prostitute. You're going to be getting BBLs. For the women going to be getting BBLs. If you love money, the money, you're going to be getting BBLs. I think Cardi B, what Cardi B say? Cardi B say to be a stripper because she was skinny. She didn't have no fat to transfer. So she went to a basement apartment in New York to a woman that was doing BBLs. They put like bags inside of her. I think she got it out recently when she got money, but at the time she said they put garbage bags or something inside of her just so she can go to the strip club and make money. And that's what it's talking about when they say for the love of money is the root of all evil. It's not saying you can't have money. That's not what it's saying.
Which while some covered it after.
Right, covered. That means you want something somebody else got. Anytime you want something somebody else got, it's going to lead down a path of destruction.
They have erred from the faith.
Mm-hmm.
And pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Mm-hmm. Pierced themselves through with many sorrows. These rich people is falling from heaven slowly but surely, one by one, because they pierced themselves with many sorrows. Real talk. So you could drop that. Let's go to Isaiah 33 and 6.
Book of Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time.
Right. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. Stable. Stability is the sense of being stable. That's going to be the stableness of these times. You feel me? Wisdom and knowledge, not money. You feel me? You think money was going to be the stability of the times. Money in a minute is going to be firewood. You're going to be throwing the money in the pit to keep yourself warm. Because we're trying to tell you this place is going to come to an end. The place you know as America is coming to an end. It's about to be destroyed because of what they did to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But you got to understand what America did to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians was so heinous that this place has to be destroyed. It has to turn into ashes. And in a period of time, soon, all the money you got, you're going to be taking out the bank and throwing it into a fire pit to keep yourself warm. Because wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability, not money.
And strength of salvation.
And it's going to be the strength of salvation. It's going to be the strength to save you. It's going to be wisdom and not money. People make money right now because they damn know how to work an app. Because they a tech genius or something. What the hell they got to do with survival? You tell me what knowing how to create an app is going to do for you when World War III is going on. When bombs dropping left and right, when them EMPs drop, no internet's working, no electricity working, how is that going to save you? It's not going to be the strength of your salvation. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's the treasure. That's where the money at. That's what salvation at. That's what stability at. Fearing the Lord. Simple as that. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Judges 14:3.
Book of Judges, chapter 14, verse 3. Then his father and his mother said unto him.
Right, and the his is talking about Samson. Because what you got to understand is interracial dating ain't nothing new under the sun. Throughout history, black men always wanted to deal with heathen women. Even during the time of Adam and Eve, that's all they ever dealt with. Adam and Eve was the first people, you feel me, to actually deal with somebody that looked like them. You feel me? That's why Adam didn't know what he was doing. You feel me? When he dealt with Eve. Because at the time, men only dealt with women and women only dealt with men that looked the complete opposite of you. It was a strange thing to deal with a woman or a man that looked like you. You feel me? And that's what's happening with Samson. He want to deal with a woman that don't look like him.
Is that never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren?
Right. So his mother and father is telling him, like Samson, why do you keep wanting to deal with these Philistine women? These is Africans. Philistines is Africans. Why you want to deal with these African women? You feel me? Is it not a daughter of your brethren? He was from the tribe of Dan. The tribe of Dan right now is a big family in Manasseh. Manasseh is the so-called native Cubans, the native Taino Indians of Cuba. You feel me? So basically, Samson today would be a Cuban. And his mother and father is telling him, you don't want a Cuban? That's basically what they're saying. You don't want a Cuban?
Or among all my people.
Or among all my people, the Israelites. So you don't want a Levite? You don't want a Haitian? You don't want a Benjamite? You don't want a Jamaican? You don't want a Judite? You don't want an African American? You don't want a Issacharite? You don't want a Mexican? You have to have an African when you got all these tribes to choose from? That's basically what they telling them.
That thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistine.
That you go and take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistine. This is a good mother and father right here. This is what Moses was talking about when he said, honor your mother and father. This is what he meant. This is what he meant. He didn't mean smoke cigarettes like them, hit the blunt, or get drunk like them. That ain't what Moses meant. When Moses said, honor your mother and father, he was talking about listening to this. They're telling him, do not have sex with a woman that don't look like you. An uncircumcised Philistine, she's unclean. She's an unclean woman. It's not our people. He did it anyway.
And Samson said unto his father, get her for me, for she pleases me.
That's all he cared about. She pleases me. He never had sex with her. Didn't really know her. He just talking about the way she looked. Just like right now, you see a white girl, oh, she look good. I want her. That's lust. You see African, I want her. That's lust. You do not want an African. That's just lust. And it destroyed Samson. He was destroyed. He was prophesied to rise up and free Israel under the Philistines. And it happened. But it didn't happen the way it was supposed to. It happened because he was a fucking lustful bastard and wanted to have sex with women that didn't look like him. Jonathan Major wanted to have sex with women, didn't look like him, he running down the street from her. Bill Cosby wanted to have sex with women, didn't look like him, he's under the jail and still getting accusations. Real talk. P. Diddy is just a weirdo. It's a lot. He's just a goddamn weirdo, and you see where he at. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Ezra's 10 to 10.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 10.
No, Ezra in the Old Testament. No, you good. It's Ezra in the Old Testament.
The book of Ezra, chapter 10, verse 10. And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed and have taken strange wives.
Right. Because this is a sin. Taking strange wives is a sin. You transgression the law. You're not supposed to have sex with heathen women. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you're only supposed to have sex with Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women.
And have taken strange wives to increase the trespass of Israel.
You increasing it. We already fucked up. Come on, Jonathan Majors, Bill Cosby. We already just did 400 years of slavery. Emmett Till got killed for whistling at a white girl. Oscarville, Georgia is a lake. It's a goddamn lake. Because a white girl said she got raped by a Black man. Come on, man. What's that? What we did the story in Portland, Oregon? They say it's a flooded. It got flooded. And they let it happen. Because it was all Black people there. Let all them people die. We already then transgressed against the laws of God. And now we're increasing it by having sex with heathen women, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Now therefore make confession unto the Lord God of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land.
Separate yourselves. Separate. Be holy. Be separate. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, separate yourself from white people. Separate yourself from Africans. Separate yourself from Chinese. Separate yourself from anybody that's not Black or Hispanic.
And from the strange wives.
And don't take the strange wives. Stop marrying women that don't look like you. Stop doing it. Or you're going to be running down the street. You're going to be running down the street from her. And because her government say you wrong, you go into jail. And you losing everything. Real talk. See, let's go to 1 Peter 3 and 5.
Book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in God, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands.
Being who?
Being in the subjection unto her own husband.
Being in subjection to their own husbands. That's another thing. You got to get a woman that's willing to be in subjection to you. You feel me? Otherwise, you're going to have these problems anywhere you go.
Verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Who?
Sarah obeyed Abraham.
You know why Sarah is so famous that she getting talked about in 2023? Because she obeyed Abraham. That's why.
Calling him Lord.
Calling him who?
Calling him Lord.
She called Abraham Lord. You know what Lord means in Hebrew? Adawan. She called Abraham Adawan when he spoke. When she addressed him, she called him Adawan because he was a Lord.
Whose daughters ye are.
Whose daughters ye are. Blacks, Hispanics, and Indian women, ye are the daughters of Sarah. And she called her husband Lord. She was in subjection to her Lord. She called him Adawan. You feel me? That was her Adawan. That's who she loved. And you are her daughters. But you ain't doing the same? Are you kidding me?
As long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazing.
Right. Don't be afraid with any amazing.
Verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
Right. Dwell with the women according to knowledge. Because what you got to understand, every woman is not the same. But you got to know their weaknesses and their strengths. And you got to dwell with them according to what they're weak at and what they strong at.
Giving honor to the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And that means she emotional. If I may. That means she is emotional. And you got to give honor to her as the weaker vessel. You got to understand she emotional. Feel me?
And as being heirs together of the grace of life.
And being what?
And being heirs together of the grace of
We
life.
heirs together. That's what you got to understand. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, we are heirs together. Feel me? We both is the sons and daughters of the Most High.
That your prayers be not hindered. Verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind.
Be ye all of one mind. And that's the point. We got to be of one mind.
And having compassion one of another. Love as brethren.
Love as who?
Love as brethren.
And you know what that means as love as brethren? That's saying like you and your wife got to be like brother and sister. You got to be like brother and sister. If you're not like brother and sister, you're going to end up like Jonathan Majors. It's a lot.
Be pitiful and be courteous.
Hold on, wait, Slakia. The strong that got to me. Yeah, you got to be like brother and sister. That's the whole point of this breakdown. You got to be like brother and sister.
Verse 9. Now rendering evil for evil or rallying for rallying.
Right, evil for evil. Drop that. Let's go to Nehemiah 13 and 26.
I don't see nothing over
At the bottom.
down here.
No, in the refrigerator.
Oh, the fridge.
Shut the water. But yeah, let's go to Nehemiah 13 and 26.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 26.
And that shit ain't no joke. That's a lie. Hell no, that shit ain't no joke.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 26. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations.
But don't wait, it say Solomon, the king of Israel, sinned by these things. You know what it's talking about? It's talking about Jonathan Major. It's talking about Bill Cosby. Feel me? It's talking about everybody that ever had sex with a heathen woman and suffered for it. Solomon did. Solomon was the wisest king to ever live, and he suffered from it. Real talk.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It was nobody as wise as Solomon ever. But Solomon, being the wisest king, he fell weak to heathen women.
Who was beloved of his God,
Mm-hmm.
and God made him king over all Israel.
Right, because you got to understand, King David, which was his father, you feel me? He could not build the temple because his hands was too bloody with what he did to bring the kingdom together, killing the Israelites. You got to understand, King David had to kill a lot of Israelites to bring the kingdom together.
Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause
Right. So even Solomon, having sex with heathen women in his old age, and it destroyed the kingdom. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Job 20 and 15.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
Right. What happened to Jonathan Majors? Now go ahead and read.
God shall cast them out of his belly.
He swallowed down riches and vomited them up. Bill Cosby, he swallowed down riches and he vomited up. Michael Jackson swallowed down riches, vomited them up. That's what's gonna happen when you keep trying to join America. You're gonna swallow down the riches and you're gonna give it up. You know how you're gonna give it up? Lawyers, courtrooms. They're gonna milk you dry. Real talk.
Verse 16.
No, that's it. No, that's it. Because the whole point of this is you're gonna have money. You're gonna do everything to get money, and you're gonna vomit it up. You're gonna throw it up because lawyers, child support. They're gonna get it from you one way or another. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Leviticus 13 and 29.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 29. If a man or a woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, verse 30, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin.
Right. Deeper than the skin. That means it's in the root. You feel me? A plague upon the hair or the beard, it's talking about your hair. And if it's deeper than the skin, which means it's not just like on the tip, it goes all the way through the skin. Because you got to understand, this back in Leviticus when we came out of Egypt. So they use different terms. So when they're saying it's not on the hair, it's in the skin, that means it goes all the way to the root.
And there be in it a yellow thin hair.
Be a what?
Yellow thin hair.
You know, okay, they didn't have the term blonde back then. They just called it yellow. Because that's all it is. What they call it, Goldilocks. Goldilocks, let down your hair. You hear me? Real talk. Blonde hair is a plague. It's a plague. For any women out there that think you can get a blonde wig or dye your hair blonde, why would you do that? The Bible says yellow hair is a plague.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
And you unclean. If you got yellow hair, you unclean. So you dealing with a white girl with blonde hair, blue eyes, she unclean, and you unclean for dealing with her.
It is a dry scale, even a leprosy upon the head or beard.
That is leprosy. It's unclean. Blonde hair is unclean. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Revelations 11 and 8.
Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Right, and that's what's happening right now. Feel me? It's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians' bodies laying in the street. In the great city, talking about America. Feel me? America is a great city. It's full of cities they make more money than any cities on this country. On this continent, on this planet. You feel me? I think New York, Chicago, LA alone is some of the top 10 cities as far as making money throughout the whole world.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
It's spiritually called Sodom because of LGBT, because of homosexuality. That's why the place of America is spiritual Sodom. Go ahead.
And Egypt.
And Egypt because of slavery. It's famous. America is famous for homosexuality and slavery. And our bodies is lying in the streets.
Well, also our Lord was crucified.
Well, also our Lord was crucified. You know how he was crucified here? It's a cross everywhere you look. Just ride around. You'll see a cross everywhere. Humongous crosses all over. All over this country, you see crosses. Well, he being crucified all over again. That's why we don't wear crosses, because it's not nothing cool to wear. It's not a good symbol to show appreciation to our Lord. That's what they killed him on. And they crucified him all over again. Real talk. So yeah, let's drop that last scripture. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 6 and 7. Old Testament.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Mm-hmm. Folly, that's crime and foolishness, stuff like that. It's set in great dignity. They great. People that do folly, crime. Look at Donald Trump. He leading in the polls. He told you to drink bleach. His great granddaddy sold illegal liquor when it was illegal at the time to get rich. And they set in great dignity.
Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
No, wait, and they say the rich and the low pay. You know what the rich is? That's about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We the rich, but we in a low place. We in the hood. We in the ghetto. Barely able to survive.
Verse 7. And I have seen servants upon horses.
Right, servants. Do you understand? These people that's riding in jets, you feel me? These people that's living these lavish lifestyle, they are servants, man. All these heathen nations that's above you, they are servants.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right, and these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians you see at the bottom, they are princes. Remember, they princes. We the rulers of this planet. We the rulers of this planet. Real talk. And these heathens is on horses, which is royalty. Because the people of royalty always rode the horses and the servants walked. Real talk. But yeah, all I'm going to say is stop trying to be a part of America. It's going to lead you down a path of destruction. Feel me? Tune in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Feel me? Hey, shalom, Israel.